From the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next.
Mariners.
Justin Dunn will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Ready now is Victor Reyes, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, the center fielder, Victor.
Now the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate now, Akil Baddoo, 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Reyes is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
So now to the plate, Willie Castro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And there's one down now. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Runner goes for second, fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to left field. Bishop is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Jamer.
The next batter is Jamer Candelario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Spencer Turnbull gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So here now is Ty France. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Ty France.
Now the pitch. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Cabrera. 1 away.
Batting second.
And now a
The
quick
left
look at the
fielder,
Mariners starting
right
lineup in
there.
this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Into the box, Braden Bishop. A ball and no strikes. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bishop stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
So a full count now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. This is popped up. Castro is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Next up, Kyle Lewis. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mariners are back within one at 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard to short. Crawford has it. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
Stepping in once again is Akil Baddoo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again. 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Haggerty aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So stepping in is Luis Torrens. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering fouled off.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Ty France, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 5.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Braden Bishop, and it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
2 on, 2 out, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Now here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Second and third, 2 away. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready with the 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Willie Castro.
The shortstop, Willie Castro.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Lewis waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Popped him up. France over to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in will be Kyle Lewis. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate now is J.P. Crawford. He singled in his first AB. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball one. To short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bouncer up the middle, a dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Next to dig in, Sam Haggerty. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Lewis on third. Crawford at second with one away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in next, Shed Long Jr., runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. That's popped up. France into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jamer Candelario. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. France moving to his left. And that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers 3. Stepping up is Luis Torrens, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
At the plate, Ty France, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Braden Bishop.
Now it'll be Braden Bishop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit hard but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. In the air to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Seattle, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo.
First delivery to him. Now the 1-0. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Seager has it. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Next up for Detroit, Wilson Ramos trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Line hard deep into left. Bishop is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board. We're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Casey Sadler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman, Jamer.
So now into the box is Jamer Candelario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he will beat the throw safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4.
Left fielder, Nico Goodrow.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the M's 4. Jose Arena will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Another try at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Next up is J.P. Crawford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
To second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the outfielder Mitch Haniger. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. None left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder Victor Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Next it'll be Akil Baddoo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Willie Castro. First pitch of the AB on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
First offering. The 0-1 delivery. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Long Jr.
Next, it'll be Shed Long Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramos has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torres.
And now, Luis Torrens, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 home. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Ty France. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. 7th inning ready to roll. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Tigers. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Nomar Mazara will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looking at his career totals, Mazara brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Scope leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in.